It's a really sunny day in Dublin, and where I live right by the beach, and the temptation was to go out and run along the road that leads down to the beach, where I run quite a bit, mostly to do a workout. But on a day like today, the traffic is just insane. There's people all over the place. The road is quite narrow and the chances of being run over are quite high. So I've come over to the park, which is where I do most of my running. Gonna head out and get 15 by 1 minute on, 1 minute off at fast pace. Yeah, I did this workout last week with 10 by 1 minute, so this week is 15, and then next week will be 10 by 2. Feeling good. Fitness is going well. I'm feeling good. I haven't made a video in a while. I think it's been a little over 2 weeks, and the reason is I've been really busy on another project. Yeah, there was something I've been meaning to do for a while, and that has kept me kind of fairly busy, so busy that I couldn't get the camera out to do any YouTube stuff because this thing was taken over. Anyway, it seems the new project is a natural progression to what I've been doing on YouTube, and yeah. This morning, finished that workout. I didn't bring the camera because it's hot and sticky today in Dublin. The way I like it, nice and warm, a little bit humid. It's just absolutely perfect running weather for me. I love a bit of heat. Did 15 by 1 minute on off. The 1 minute on, I managed to get them around about 3:42, 3:45 per kilometre. That felt really comfortable running at that pace for that time. The last two I think I did around 3:30. That felt a little bit of a push to be around 3:30 per kilometre just for the minute. I think I had two that were around 3:50, and that felt like I could have pushed on for sure. So yeah, overall a really good workout. Felt good, felt strong, feeling fit, so that's good. Yeah, and then long run tomorrow, so out the club tomorrow, try and get 25k, and that should bring me up around 70 for the week, which should be great. I think the last couple of weeks was around 60 or so, so yeah, getting up to 70 will be absolutely great for the week. Like I said, feeling fit, feeling strong, doing a good bit of strength and conditioning as well during the week, which is good. Yeah, and that's pretty much it with the training. The training's going well. Like I said, the reason why I didn't do the video for the last 2 weeks, I was working on another project, which is I started a podcast. If you follow this channel, you see that I make some videos about training updates, and usually have kind of a couple of minutes where I talk about some sort of a theme, whether it be loading, injuries, how to get fit, how to stay healthy, whatever. And over the years of doing this podcast, a good few people, or of doing this YouTube channel, a good few people have asked me to elaborate on some of them in podcast format. When I treat people in clinic, we often have little conversations about some of the things that are some of the theories and philosophies that I think about training and fitness. And again, it would be said to me then, you know, maybe you should start this podcast, because the person said I'd love to have this recorded. And then a few friends in my running club, a triathlon club, have said it to me over the year or two. So yeah, I was always kind of stuck by analysis paralysis. I was always scared to do it. And when I record them this week, I don't have a problem sitting down and just talking. That seemed to come quite naturally to me. But and doing YouTube, I never had really much of a problem with YouTube. But when it came to sending the WhatsApp in my running group, I got like serious anxiety. I was like, oh, I just couldn't send it. I don't know, it's just weird. It's something I don't usually have, that kind of, I don't really overanalyze what people think about me. I kind of have a philosophy that if you're doing something, if the average person who's kind of working the average job and just does everything average and looks at you and thinks that you're a bit weird, you're doing things a bit mad, well then I think that's pretty good, because you're probably not living like super comfortably. So doing something like that is good. But yeah, just sending it out, that text telling them that I had set up a podcast and asking people to just do it, really made me feel uncomfortable, which is good, because you should always put yourself at your comfort zone. Anyway, the podcast is called the Run Sensible Podcast, and I've got 3 episodes up. I wanted to get 3 up before I kind of announced to the world that I had done it, because I had always thought that if I just do 1 or 2, then I would fall off the wagon and just not do any more. So there's 3 up. Yeah, you can check it out. I think it's definitely on Spotify. I think it's on all the apps that do podcasts. So that is my big news for the week. Yeah. I'm going to go home, have a shower, and get the barbecue on now, because like I said, it's a beautiful day in Dublin. So I got home from that run, like I said, fired up the barbie, had a nice evening, Saturday evening, and then went out Sunday and did 24k, just kind of easy pace. We took in a fairly big hill, so that was quite good training, just to get a little bit of hill work into the legs. But like I said, it was all really kind of low heart rate, low intensity stuff, which was great. And then yeah, got home from the Sunday run and just chilled out. I think that wrapped up 71k for the week, so I was quite happy with that. I'm trying to aim just to keep at that 60-65, be consistent at getting that. So I think I was able to get a little bit more distance in my workout this week, so it kind of brought the overall volume up, so that was pretty good. And like I said, yeah, the podcast is up. It's on all the major platforms. I think I had a little bit of a struggle with trying to get it onto Apple Podcast. I couldn't figure out why it wasn't going on. I kept going in and checking, and the little green tick on the website that I used to host it was telling me that it was there. So I had to get onto support, and apparently the JPEG that I uploaded for the website was the wrong size. So once I got that size sorted, it all seems to be fine. Well, that's what I think. I haven't checked it yet. I've resized it, so who knew that resizing a JPEG from whatever size it was in into 1400 width and height was going to cause me so much stress and strain, but it did. Anyway, it's done now, so that's all good. And it's Monday, just out for a run, or just out for a walk, a lunch break. Thought I'd get some steps in, get the body moving. Yesterday when I was out running, we stopped to kind of regroup, and then as we went to take off, I ran into a bollard, hit my hip right off a kind of a hip height black bollard. And yeah, quite a bit of pain there, and as the day has gone on, it's getting a little bit worse, so hopefully that settles down. Anyway, that's gonna wrap this video up, because like I said, it's getting a little bit long and I want to get back to work, and I just wanted to tell the world my news that I now have a podcast. Anyway guys, the podcast is called Run Sensible Podcast. It's on all major platforms. It's definitely on Spotify. Yeah, give it a shot. Let me know if you listen to it, and let me know what you think. And remember, run far, run fast, but most of all, run sensible.